Donald Trump, one of those who has long been subjected to a powerful disinformation campaign where the central theme is the word cult, and where he's actually labeled as a cult leader. And what contributed to this a lot was a book written by the American anti-cultist Stephen Hassan in 2019 called The Cult of Trump. What is worth noting here is that this book and its rhetoric in general doesn't just dehumanize Trump, it dehumanizes all of his voters, which is a huge, huge number of people.
Yes. Stephen Hassan indeed uses Nazi methods in his book. One method is called guilt by association, and then there are methods of dehumanization. The guilt by association method says that once a person is part of a certain group, he's already guilty. And in this case, it's all of Trump's supporters, sympathizers, and voters. Once you vote, you're already part of that cult. And on top of that, Hassan is comparing Trump to figures that the public perceives as extremely destructive.
Exactly. The typical example here is Jim Jones, who is the guy who, in fact, established a cult called the People's Temple. And what this Jim Jones did was really crazy. People there committed a mass suicide where over 900 people died at once. And now they compared Trump to this man, to this psychopath.
As a politician.
As a politician. Exactly.
I'll just add that today Stephen Hassan is referred to as a consciousness control expert, despite the fact that in the past he was a member of the criminal organization CAN, Cult Awareness Network, which practiced forced deprogramming, which means kidnapping, forcible detention, using various physical, psychological, and even sexual violence against people. And even though there's direct evidence that he was directly involved in that, the American media still give him the opportunity to continue his activities.
And they paint him as an expert.
Unfortunately,